Three, two, one.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, you guys.
good
Welcome back
morning.
to the Japanese corner.
Oh my god, wait, do that again.
I'm joining New Jeans, by the way. I'm gonna be there.
Girl,
6th
your
November.
old jeans.
Well, fuck me then. Never talking again. And your fucking ugly jeans. How about that?
Oh,
Your
wow.
ugly old grimy jeans that need to be washed.
Oh my god.
Um,
I bought new jeans this week.
what were we talking about?
I don't know. I bought new jeans this week and it really put a dent in my wallet. Levi's jeans are so expensive,
I know.
but they're expensive for a good reason because they
They're-
can last really
yeah.
long.
But they're also Levi's. Like, they're the most staple, iconic
Yeah.
jeans brand.
Yeah. I bought a new pair of like dark wash blue jeans and I'm loving it because I have I don't know if you remember my old ones. I
Mhm.
want to retire those pair.
Which I don't remember.
Well, I mean, it's in like basically a lot of the pictures.
Oh,
But like I'm very prepared to retire those ones. When I say retire, I don't mean like retire. Like I'm still gonna wear them from time to time, but not as much as the ones that I just bought. Because the cut of those jeans, I don't know, I just don't like them anymore. And I bought them when I was in high school. I'm like a different person now.
yeah, I see that. I get that vibe.
Yeah, but you know what? Diksha, if you guys remember Diksha, she was snaking me out. She was like, okay, because I was having such a hard time deciding whether or not I should buy the jeans. And then she was like, how many pairs of blue jeans do you have? And I was like, I have these pair, which are cargo. I have the ones that I currently have, and I have a light wash blue jeans. So 3. And she was like, why do you need a 4th? You don't need that many. And then
Blue jeans?
yeah. And then this bitch is
Okay.
like, and then I asked her, oh, how many do you have? And she was like, 4. And I was like, you fucking snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just buy them.
I already bought them, girl.
Yeah. But
Oh.
don't send them back. Just keep them.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying not to. Hey, I got the SBC discount, so it's fine. It was practically
Where
free.
did you go? Levi's?
Levi's.
SPC? Oh. I didn't know.
Like student price card.
I know.
Yeah.
I've never used one of those ever in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of them, they have good deals.
Because I'm not poor. I don't need a discount. I buy it at full price. No, I just wait until sales season when it's like 50% off.
But sale season is like, we're not in sale season anymore.
I know, it was like Christmas and then there'll be another one.
Black Friday.
Is
Oh,
it
well-
Black Friday Christmas?
No. Boxing Days. Well,
When's Black Friday is
Black Friday.
like
no.
all of December is pretty much like
But Black Friday is in November. I don't consider Black Friday as for
Mm.
December, as for Christmas. I feel like Boxing
No,
Day is
I
more for
think-
Christmas, even though it's after Christmas.
but I think the deals are better
For Boxing Day?
like closer to the end of the year.
Well, yeah, they are. Black Friday is actually such a joke.
Well, yes. Remember we talked about this?
Yeah, we did. And that still stands.
Wait, is it do you have, because I had a lot of notes this week because they kept adding up.
Oh, yeah, because
We end up talking about fucking nothing. Like, what are we talking about right now? No, because I have so many things I have to say. There's so much going on.
You go. Oh, wait. Look, can we start off? Wait, no, I don't know how you want to start
And
off.
I
but
know you didn't watch Singles Inferno.
I didn't. I will watch it next week, I promise.
It's okay. The show fucking ruined in the last episodes yesterday, so it's whatever.
Oh my
It's
God.
done. Like, don't even watch it. It's done.
No, I'm gonna watch it. While I still have Netflix.
It's fine. The last episodes come out next week, so you can watch it next week.
Okay.
The full show.
Fine. Just to remind me. But I don't know if you want to start off with this, but like the Blake Lively stuff?
Yeah, but I don't really have that much to say.
No, because the only reason why I brought it up because this morning I was on TikTok and I saw that Justin, whatever his last name is, released
Baldoni. It's so hard
website?
to, yeah.
and people are saying like Blake is over.
I don't know. It's so back and forth.
Mm.
Like, it's really, no one knows what side to be on. And the
Mhm.
people who are like taking sides have been taking sides since the beginning.
Mm.
and they're like letting whatever new evidence comes up just exist
Mm-hmm.
because they're like ride or die whatever the celebrity they're siding with is.
Oh yeah.
But like we need to wait until the court, like the actual trial, until we can like say who's for sure yet.
Mm.
It feels very, I don't want to say similar, but like it feels very celebrity trial, like Depp and her. It's
Mm.
giving because it's very ambiguous. Like we
Mm-hmm.
don't know who to believe, and it's very he said, she said.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait to talk about it until like the actual trial comes out. So
Is
we
that
can,
all?
like, discuss it.
Is that all scheduled?
Yeah,
Trial
there's a
stuff?
bunch. I think there's like 4 different trials.
Hmm.
And I like wrote them down because I took a picture from something. But Baldoni is suing the New York Times for fraud and false light, invasion of privacy, breach of implied and fact contract. Some other person who I don't know, who I assume is like from the New York Times, is suing Justin Baldoni for
Okay.
breach of contract defamation. Or I don't know, some girl. And then Blake Lively is suing Wayfair Studios, which I think is associated with Baldoni.
Hmm.
That's like his production company, and she's suing them for sexual harassment, retaliation, breach of contract, and 7 other allegations. And then Justin Baldoni is suing Blake for something, which I can't see.
Hmm.
But probably has something to do with defamation.
That's such a loaded lawsuit. Like, there's so many different accusations being thrown.
I know, and there's a lot of evidence that comes out like every other week. And then apparently there was a recording, which I haven't heard yet, where he talks about her. And then also apparently Blake is like me and my dragons or something. Like it's so, I don't even know. I literally can't talk about it
Hmm.
because I just don't. I'm not giving it the time and space until
Until it comes.
yeah.
That's fair.
I think that's the right thing to do.
I wish we started this pod around the time the Depp and Heard thing came out.
Because then
that-
you would have showed up on the Netflix doc.
Would we have?
Yeah, because they played all of the people who were like social media podcasters who talked about it to show like the
coverage.
how big it was
Yeah.
in social media.
I would have talked about it. I would have been like, oh my God, this happened this week. Ooh. Excuse me. Because I love the law.
You love the law. Would you have gotten in deep though and done the work to?
Well, I would have just been like surface level, but not surface level enough to not know the information.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm not going to deep dive into it because I
Yeah.
just don't have the time and effort to do that.
But you'll know.
But with my prior knowledge of law, because I've taken like plenty of law courses in school or whatever, right? I can use whatever existing knowledge I have and just like kind of form a
But
base.
she lost like bad.
She really did.
Like anyone without any knowledge on legal proceedings would have been like, this is a fucking joke. Like her legal team.
Oh my God, her legal team was so bad. It was so funny.
Anyway.
When that guy objected
He's like
to himself.
objected himself. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny.
So he was like, hearsay. Oh wait, I said that.
Oh, but that just goes to show, like, you really do need good lawyers for these things. Spending that extra dollar can get you really far.
Or maybe just don't sue someone for abuse when they didn't abuse you.
Real. That's true.
Well, actually, no, because I think that the court did decide that there was abuse, like on the side of, I think it was like harassment or something, because he was very violent and they were both like violent around each other, I guess.
Yeah.
But the fact that she had like claimed what he did to her through like what is it, like a news source, like she put
TMZ,
she put it in the news that he was like an abuser or something.
Yeah.
So the full defamation case, like right there.
It was so entertaining though to watch.
I was gonna say we should have been around for Dramageddon. Because that was crazy.
We were so young when that happened.
I know.
When did that happen? And was it
Sucking dick and
in
cock.
And
And he
you
did it at my birthday dinner.
and
And
I
I made
made
excuses for you then.
Oh my God. If you knew us in our day-to-day life, we referenced that quite a bit.
We used to, but I feel like
Yeah.
we stopped. But we
Now,
should bring it
because
back.
it's like, yeah, it was like a year thing, a year ago thing.
A year thing, but we should definitely bring that back.
Yeah.
Well, it comes up, you know? Like, you know when the memology of it all comes up
Yeah.
every now and again into
Mhm.
your vernacular?
Yeah. Especially the time and place.
Yeah, it's time and place.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm.
I was gonna start. How about can we cut this into the beginning? I was gonna start by saying I love talking to you. And like I love our pod for what it is and how we only have like this small tiny little community, but we get like those little comments every now and then that are
Oh
like
my God.
so supportive. Like I just love this energy.
Yeah.
And I also know that like we contrast so much in how like much we know, like because you're such a TikTok head and I'm such a like non-TikTok head, like
Mm.
very much Insta Reels warrior.
Mhm.
And the fact that we can both still have a conversation and be open-minded, I
Wow.
appreciate.
Yeah.
Well, fuck this. Like
No,
actually,
I
I'm
totally
done.
agree. I do love doing this
And
with
after today, I'm
you.
quitting. That was my final send-off.
Oh, no, but speaking on the comments as well, I totally
You cannot
agree.
handle like emotional intimacy in any way. Like if I'm just like, I love talking to you, you can be like, yeah,
Agreed.
so let's talk about something else.
I try so hard not to have emotions.
I know,
Yeah.
I get that.
Like the other day when you guys tried to scare me and you were like,
That was
I
embarrassing.
know you don't get scared. And I'm like, yeah, so why'd you do it?
That was
And then the other day, oh my God, that bitch, Deeksha and her friend,
that bitch, yeah.
and her friend tried pranking me. So I went to our school and I was gonna meet up with them, and then Deeksha wasn't answering her call. So then I was like, what the fuck is going on? So then I tried calling her friend, and then her friend was like, oh my God, we just got into a fight. I left. And I was like, what?
I love that.
And then she was like,
Such a good prank.
she was like, yeah, like she's like crying out. I was like, you're lying. You're
You're
lying.
You're a liar.
And then I was like, where are you? And she was like, oh, I'm just like beside the building. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'll come find you, I guess. Like, I don't know what to do. And then
Yeah.
finally they were like, haha, we pranked you. And I was like, oh, funny prank. Oh. And then the friend was like, yeah, it's so scary how calm you are.
Yeah, sorry. Why did that remind me of the guy who pretended to be white? Where he was just like,
Oh, look, I'm American. I think I'll use my credit card.
That's what that gave for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like you being not baffled whatsoever, but also being like sort of
Like, I don't believe anything until I see it with my own two eyes. Like, you cannot get me like
But also
that.
it just probably was out of character for them and you could just tell right
No,
away.
real,
They
because
would never do
also
that.
I called them
'Cause they're
10
so
minutes prior.
level-headed.
Real. So it's like, don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. The comments really do bring such an uplifting spirit to the both of us.
Yeah.
Like when because before our friend Arya would comment on it, and that's not the same because we can hear her comments in real life. But when we got our first real comment on that one YouTube video, we were both like, "Oh my God, real comments!"
Well, it's like it's also just the fact that like consistently people are so supportive as opposed to like getting hate.
Yeah.
Like if I got hate, I'd still be happy because at least somebody's watching. But it's the fact that people are like, you know what? Like you guys are just out here doing that and like
and we
keep
love
going.
it. Yeah.
Love you.
We really do appreciate
I love that.
all the support, all the comments.
But I love that it's like not too overwhelming. It's just like a couple people every week that it's just fun.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Thanks for watching and being a subscriber.
Yeah, remember to like and subscribe and comment down below. Follow us
Below.
on Apple Podcasts and Spotify or whatever. I'll make sure to remind you all again at the end of this. But yeah, that was such a heartfelt moment. That really made me uncomfortable.
Okay. Do we want to talk about wait, so should we keep going into pop culture and
Wait, give me
talking
one
about the
second.
Grammys?
Oh, hold on. Because my dad just called. I don't know if that affected the video. Okay, no, it's good. I had to hang up on him from my watch.
Shall we talk about the Grammys?
Let's.
I didn't see too much coverage because I feel like it wasn't really like I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing, but I did watch some of the highlights. I saw some speeches of like winners.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a little bit of performances, not like full performances.
Mm.
I think I'm happy for Beyonce, but I'm very conflicted because I know that Billie Eilish like should have won because I just loved her album so much. So maybe it's just me being like having my own bias.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Beyonce has been snubbed year after year. Like the iconic Beyonce had one of the best albums of the year. Kanye saying that.
Yeah.
The fact that Taylor Swift gave her Grammy too.
Right. Yeah.
Did you see that?
She presented the award. Yeah.
So that was kind of iconic. Like I get the whole idea of it being great, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are also taking her moment away and being like, she literally paid for this. Like I love how she's pretending that she didn't know this was gonna happen.
No, cause okay, I don't think like that, but at the same time, I just feel like she just shouldn't. Cause I mean, if we look like purely off of like sales,
Do you think it was a pity, like Grammy,
it might have been
for the years that she got snubbed?
Cause it might have been. Cause like if we look at sales, like Billie Eilish, Taylor, their sales on their albums did astronomically better than Cowboy Carter. Like
Yeah.
so much better. So it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like
But I don't think it has anything to do with sales. I think
I
it's
know,
the
yeah.
whoever the recording academy is or whatever,
yeah.
those people who make decisions.
But I feel like they should have factored everything to account. Like, what are their criteria?
They probably did, and Beyonce's probably won.
She knows.
You know, because I have heard that a lot of people like the album, which I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know her album was actually likable.
Not to say that it wasn't. I just am not in the loop like that, I guess. But
we do have to thank Beyonce for giving us this chance for speaking on this podcast.
I don't know, and I don't believe all of that, and I don't think that she's as powerful as we make her out to be. And I think she's probably just a regular woman who, you know, wanted to win like anyone else every other year. And now she has her opportunity, and that's great. But we're gonna give Billie Eilish that award next year so that it can make up for the one that she lost. She also looks so sad.
Oh,
she looked sad, but maybe she was happy for Beyonce. But I think she was.
She had to look happy.
But she was really happy about this album, or I think she was really like this album meant a lot to her, and I don't know. That's what I was seeing. That's what the discourse was that Billie was like sad because this album was like a really heartfelt album for her.
Well, there's still other opportunity. Actually, no, there's no more.
Well, she can just make more albums that are better. But she was saying like for this whole album release, she was like, this is like one of my favorite albums we've ever made.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine, you know?
I thought
it's just awards.
I thought she deserved New Artist.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I thought that was really well deserved.
Who else was nominated?
What's her Doechii?
Oh, Doechii. But Doechii won the other award. It was like best female vocal. I don't know. Because I know Cardi and Lauryn Hill got it, and they were the only other girls who got it. So I guess it wasn't female. It was best something. But she got it, and I was really happy for Doechii because she is really making waves, and I see a
Mm.
lot for her. And who else? I am also so happy for Kendrick Lamar. Like, such a
Ah.
big fuck you to Drake. He went home with like 4 or 5
Yeah, he
Grammys
won a lot.
and Song of the Year for Not Like Us,
Yeah, record
which
of
is
the year.
literally like essentially if you could do the job of hiring a hitman by making a song, like that's what that song did. Like
Mm-hmm.
it killed, destroyed, like um shot Drake in the head like 3 times. Like that's what that song did. Left him on the
Yeah,
ground bleeding.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, record of the year, song of the year. Oh, here's best new artist. I don't know who any
Benson
is
Boone.
is Sabrina Carpenter considered a new artist though? I feel like she's been
She
around.
won something though. They all
She
won
did.
something. Every single artist won something. It was almost like those participation trophies that they hand out where it's like
Oh,
everyone
not
has to win at
that.
least one award.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they did that.
Songwriter of the year, non-classical. I don't know who that person is. Oh, pop solo performance, Espresso. There we go. She
Oh,
won
of
that.
course. Of course.
And then the Lady Gaga Bruno Mars duo.
I
I don't like that song.
think either no, but all of them kind of sucked except for Guess. But I could never see Guess winning, you know what I mean?
I
'Cause
didn't
it's
even know.
just
Wait, I didn't even know there was a remix of this. The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande and Brandy and Monica. I didn't know that was a thing.
anyway, Die with a Smile, whatever.
Pop vocal. Oh, short and sweet. There we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Dance electronic. Charlie. Didn't she win like 3? She won 3.
I don't know. I'm happy for her though because that was another big one.
Mm,
I feel like it was just all the songs of the summer being voted.
mm,
You know,
yeah.
like essentially just all of the songs of the summer. Um. Anyway,
Yeah.
over that. Oh, I
Oh,
also
was
called
there?
it the scammies. I've been hearing that going around,
That's funny
but
though.
only because Billie Eilish.
Hmm.
Other than that, I have no takes.
Oh, did you see that one interview where these people cut
They
off?
totally, yeah,
Yeah.
disrespectful,
It was so
classless,
disrespectful.
classless.
Like, I'm sure they would have gotten an opportunity to speak with Chapel regardless. I feel like.
Either way, like you should never treat someone
Yeah.
like that.
But I'm just glad like he handled it with such grace.
Yeah, he
And
was like, "Go ahead, girls.
yeah, and
Love
he
you."
just kind of like left that
Peace and
situation, which is
love.
great.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have done. Did you
Mm,
see that happened to Raven Simone before?
I
And
did see
she
that,
talked
yeah.
about it. She's like, "Ah, it was for like Kendall Jenner or something.
Hmm.
But I hate that energy. It's
Yeah.
just like so diabolical and evil. And
Mm-hmm.
I think if you have the time to speak to someone, then you should put all of your power and energy into learning something about that person.
Real.
Um,
Yeah.
instead of doing it for the media
Hmm.
of it all.
And then that apology that she did like after a while, like I guess they realized, so they did it on air or something, but it was like
Whatever.
like
You've already done what you did.
yeah, there's no apology.
Also,
And she did it to the public too, so it's like in front of the public. It's not gonna be good.
I wonder if they were new people.
Maybe. I've never seen them interview anyone before. They
know.
weren't one of those classic
I
interviewers
feel
that
like
we
they're
see
never
on
going to be
Red Carpet.
interviewing again.
Oh,
ever.
of course, duh.
Unfortunately.
There's so many categories. I didn't even realize there's so many categories. Sorry.
Anyway.
Oh, Chris Brown won Best R&B Album.
Oh.
It's fun, I guess. Oh, you can win a tie? There could be a tie.
Oh, wait, we haven't talked about this. Kanye West. Bianca Sensory.
Yes! Oh my god. She was naked.
Well, yes. Well, yes.
I saw her badussi
Well, yes.
and nipples.
And
That was a lot, Robin. That was too uninvited.
also, they had to leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Sent out. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't give Kanye any more time of day.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve it. And obviously, this was a publicity stunt. obviously. He posted a Instagram after. It was like one of the only things he has, and it was because he's launching a new line for
And
his
yeah.
clothing brand.
And he unfollowed Taylor Swift. And that made headlines too.
Whatever. And he was like, the most famous, he literally, his caption for his Instagram thing was the most famous girl, or the most searched girl in the world is wearing this clothing brand. And it was like his clothing brand. And it's like, I wonder why she's the most searched person in the world.
Oh,
Mr.
God.
West.
He's just another breed.
Another what?
Another breed of person.
Another breed.
Like,
Yeah.
yay.
I don't know. Yay.
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 Yay West. I feel like what's Northwest North? Really?
What?
I feel like she might take after Kanye a lot.
Well, she has half of his genes.
Well,
But
yeah,
she takes
but
after
like
her mother a lot too.
mm,
Have you heard her new song? Remember I played you her new song?
I can't, ew, I can't even give it the time of day that it doesn't warrant it.
But also, they are not their parents. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like they are gonna grow up and become their own person and realize that their parents are both equally flawed human beings.
yeah.
And I saw people in the comments being like, oh, like it's so like disgusting that she's naked. Like, why would you let her do that? Like, would you let your daughter do that? And then people were like, well, also Kim Kardashian literally dropped a sex tape and has already presented herself in the nude in that same fashion. So if, we're saying this is wrong, we also have to say this is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
don't know. Next.
Yeah, we're done with that.
Yeah. Wait.
Trisha Paytas is coming to Toronto.
She is. She's back.
How do we feel about
She's
that?
back. She's
in
on
Broadway.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, wait a second, she can sing?
Yeah, I didn't know she could do any of such.
You didn't think she could do anything? You didn't think she was multi-talented?
Because I always saw her as a comedian
Yeah, I kind of just saw her as like
who had a lot of mental breakdowns in her career,
but I think she's in her like healing era,
which is lovely to see.
where she's sort of like unpacked all of her trauma from the past, and she's sort of like learning how to regrow her brand.
She's really, she really is rebranding though.
Like she went from having a podcast and doing a bunch of like projects to being on SNL and being on Broadway.
I can't believe she's in Didn't she replace someone?
I don't know. I thought it was like literally a show about her. I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but to just be on Broadway anyways is...
Would you go see her when she comes here?
I don't think I'm a big enough fan of her.
I'm not either, but I feel like it would just be like for shits and giggles.
Yeah. Also, Slushy Noobs has an art show this week that I really wanted to go to, but
Who is that?
it's just people that you don't think are famous, but they're literally famous. Have you seen like a YouTube video where two people go to Comic-Con on mushrooms?
No.
Because it was them. It has like millions of views too, by the way. So you can't tell me they're not famous.
They're literally not. I'm not part of that million.
Because you don't know fame. You've never seen it.
You don't know fame like I know.
You know a different type of Asian fame.
Not even that. I consume Western media as well.
Yeah, but it's a certain type of Western media through the Asian eyes.
You're just really niche.
It can't be that niche.
You're just in that niche category.
I guess it is a certain. Do you know Quenlin Blackwell?
No.
Oh my God, so it is just that era of TikTokers then, because they're all in the same genre of like comedy TikTokers.
They're comedy.
But I don't even have TikTok. I just know them from YouTube. But they came from TikTok.
I've never
Quenlin Blackwell, Larray.
Oh, Larray, I know him.
So you just know gay people. You just know gay people. Okay. Point proven. You have a bias.
No, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't get into that genre of TikTok, of that area.
Yeah, so wait, what is your timeline then? Just like drama?
It's like drama, recaps, random stuff now. After the TikTok ban got lifted in US, my feed has been very different from what it was
Hmm.
before. Yeah, it's a lot of K-pop, a lot of K-pop news. But it's never like Charlie D'Amelio or like
Hmm.
or the Hype House or whatever. You know, it's none of
But they're
that.
not part of
They're
that. It's
I
like
know.
it's like almost
It's like a
against that. Like
mm,
it's the I don't know.
yeah, I don't do any of that. I guess I'm not that much into Western media. But also a
But
lot
it
of
is,
yeah.
I guess it's niche, but it feels like our age group, you know what I mean? Like it feels like
But I don't like a lot of things in my
but you
age group.
watch that one you watch a couple podcasts that are within not I guess they're a bit farther, but like the one that you watch, your favorite
Oh,
podcast
beer
with the
sauce.
yeah, Beer Sauce. Beer Sauce
Yeah.
and the library show or whatever.
I love those. Well, because as a Vancouver native, I have to support
See,
local.
that's where it makes sense. But also Toronto. Those guys are from Toronto, so it's like
Hey, I'm not a Torontonian.
whatever.
I'm a Vancouverite through and through.
Mm,
Vancouver, woo! Yeah.
okay, fine.
But love their podcast. Love you guys. Hey.
Also, I had this crazy take this week
Mm.
about TikTok and Insta. I said that TikTok and Insta are satanic apps made by oligarchs to disintegrate society into the void. So we never reject modernity because we need it to survive in the fascist capital system that we've created.
How do you come up with these?
Because I don't have TikTok and I also don't have Instagram right now because you know how I've been like off and on
Yes.
deleting. So I'm
Yes.
just very like anti social media. And so then when I think about social media, I'm like, it is literally not real.
Hmm. Well, tell me where did this passage come from? Where in your heart did this come from? What prompted it?
Um, what I just said.
I
What I just
said what
said.
I said.
Now let's rewind and listen to what I just said. It is not real.
Roll the tape back.
Nothing on it is real. And
Oh,
everyone has their own little pigeonholes that they see out of, and it's like the scope of nothingness that doesn't exist, and none of it is real.
hmm.
And we need to live in reality and touch grass.
I don't think it's such a hot take, though. I think it is very real, though.
What do you mean? It's not a hot take.
Didn't you say it was a hot take? No, you said it was a take. I don't know what you said anymore.
Thank God. Well, anyways,
Hmm. It
I
is kind
just
of
wanted to put that
scary.
into the universe.
It is kind of scary, though, to think that these like big ass social media companies really do like dictate what we consume.
Mhm.
Especially like if there is like government interference, which we are kind of like privy to. Like we already kind of know
You
that.
are
Yeah.
by being on social
Well,
media.
but I don't know how much about like Canadian media
But everything that you know from social media is being curated
for you.
for you.
The algorithm.
So you are convinced that your reality is within the scope that someone else has created for you.
Hmm.
That's why I'm saying nothing is real.
We're in a simulation.
Exactly. Anyway,
Could you imagine we're in a
Next.
simulation? That would be crazy.
we're not in a simulation yet.
Yet. Is this
But that's
like
why I'm saying it's getting there. I'm saying that social media is the marking point of a society that can no longer turn back. Where we can no longer reject modernity because it's going to get so vastly out of hand longer down the line,
hmm.
but we can't go back.
Yeah.
We can't change what's been done.
Hmm.
It's the same with global warming and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. It's like, it's literally just
The carousel
tunneling
keeps moving.
forwards. It's tunneling forwards, and there's nothing we can do.
Hmm. Sorry, I'm just looking at Black Mirror right now.
Black Mirror.
Oh, there's another season coming.
I mean, apparently the last season was kind of bad. Like I watched it and it was okay, but it wasn't anything like
Hmm.
the seasons before.
Did you? Oh, is this the? Oh, this is the interactive shit.
Ugh.
Would you consider? Do you remember the San Junipero episode?
Yeah.
Is that?
Was that the lesbian one?
It was the lesbian one. Yeah.
When they went into anyway.
Yeah. Do you think that's kind of a simulation, or do you think it's like? Oh, I feel like it would be kind of a simulation since they like upload their brain onto a computer and they live it out. But how's that the same? I wonder. You know?
What do you ask? If it's a simulation? Well, I feel like it would be because
Hmm.
it's simulating a real life. But I don't remember the episode completely.
It's like, yeah, I don't even know
I
anymore.
don't remember the episode,
I want to like
but I
rewatch Black
assume it was a
Mirror,
simulation.
but I don't want to watch all the
We should
episodes.
rewatch. Like, I think everyone in society today, all of our followers should go and rewatch all the old Black Mirror episodes
Hmm.
and learn a few things about the
Yeah.
shift of society and where it's going.
Hmm. You know, I watched all of Black Mirror up until like the most recent ones, I think. Tell me why I don't remember anything from season 2. I don't remember any of
Mm,
these. Oh wait, no, White Bear, the criminal, and she's in that little town where all the
mhm.
people are like pretending to hate her, but they're actually like the tourists.
Oh, I thought it was the other thing where they were pretending not to know her, but they actually knew her.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
And
That
it's
might be
because
it. Yeah.
she was like somebody who did something wrong, and
She like
this
killed her child or something.
and this was her way of this was her
Punishment.
punishment
Yes, that's it. I
was
remember
to
that. I don't remember this shit. The Waldo moment, White Christmas, and Be Right Back. I don't remember these 3.
because they weren't that good.
Probably. White Bear was really
Tales
good
of
from season
technology
2.
around during the Christmas season. Do you remember the video game one? That was a
Yes,
simulation.
that was so like mind-blowing to me.
I
I don't
think
know
all
why.
of them, there was a lot that were just like, literally, what do I do now with my life? And we
Hmm.
watched them in high school. So think about how our
Yeah.
brains melted
No,
watching
when
that.
I saw this one, Shut Up and Dance, because this guy was a high schooler and that was
But what's the
crazy.
one where the guy was a doctor and he could feel other people's pain and he got high off of it?
That was in a this one was a good one. Oh, it's in the Black Museum. So it's like
I know
yeah.
all the like gnarly creations they made.
Yeah, and the doctor was like a part of
Especially,
that.
what was the one? I know there was a bear that could like hold memories in it or something. There was also
That, yes. No, it wasn't a bear. It was this woman who died, who
but she
got her
went in.
consciousness into a bear
Yeah,
so
but
then she could
I
keep
think
interacting.
originally it was like not built for that, but then after the episode, that's what happened. But
Hmm.
there was one episode, I think, what was the other? There was a device for watching your children where you could implant a chip and like see what they're doing all the time.
I don't remember
That
that.
was a like freaky one because the mom accidentally ended up watching the girl like doing drugs and having
Oh.
S
Hmm.
and
Segs.
immediately like lost it. I think she like destroyed it. I don't know what happened.
Crazy. Oh, the Miley Cyrus episode. I did.
What was her name?
Ashley
Ashley
O.
O. Miss Ashley O.
Oh, that was.
I want my own Black Mirror episode so bad. Like to have that is crazy.
Netflix. Come reach out.
All of the new ones suck though. I think the newer one, there was one with like Salma Hayek and some other girl where it was like you would watch the somebody on the screen and then because the Netflix contract people didn't like go through correctly, so everybody said yes to it. But apparently they can make you into a show. Like they have all the rights to make your life into a show. So she kept watching this TV show and realizing that everything was connecting to her own life.
Whoa.
And she was like, "What the fuck? You guys literally stole my life." And they were like, "Well, you gave us the rights to that." Everybody did. And so every single like show that was created was like based on the people that were watching. So fucked up. And then
That's
she had to go
crazy.
into the Netflix operations and find out what the original like life was like that wasn't the simulation that she kept having to watch over and over again.
Mhm.
I don't know, it's so fucking weird.
Whoa. Nosedive is probably My favorite.
That's a good one.
Could you
My
imagine if that was society? It already kind of is.
That's the crazy thing about Black Mirror is that no matter how much you think that we don't compare, like everything that it is saying is based off of us.
Yeah.
We can't escape. That's what I'm saying. We cannot escape
Yeah.
the Black Mirror. Because look at this, Black Mirror. Look at that, Black Mirror. We cannot escape it.
Oh
It is ever present. It is omnipotent. But also, my favorite episode is the hanging the DJ or something. The one where it was like a dating simulator, but it was like
Oh my God, the two guys are in virtual reality? That
no.
one? Wait, that's a different one I just realized.
No, the date. Ew, I know which one you're talking about though.
Yeah.
But the fact that you think that that would be my favorite one, like crazy.
Oh, this one. Paired up with a dating program that puts an expiration date on all
Yes.
relationship. Oh,
But it's
okay.
actually a simulation of like a dating app. But
Mm.
they have to experience it first. And so each time they'll be like randomly selected a time where they have to like hang out with someone. And sometimes it'll be 3 years, sometimes it'll be like 3 days and they won't know. And this one couple met and they were like in love with each other, like love at first sight. And then they had to leave each other after the first night
Mm.
and ended up having to stay with other couples for like months or years.
Mm.
Then they found each other again and like were like, we have to stay together. Like we
Mhm.
can't leave each other. So then they broke the simulation and escaped.
Mm.
And then once they escaped, they could see all the other versions of themselves that escaped. And that amount of people that broke the simulation because they knew that they loved each other, that's the percentage that you're supposed to match with someone on this app.
Wow.
So I don't know how people think of that. I don't know.
It's crazy.
But then when you think about it, it's very similar to real life because we go through that so much where you're like with someone
Mm-hmm.
and then you don't know that you're meant for each other. And then you end up dating someone else for like 3 years.
And then you finally realize.
Interesting.
Such
very
is life.
interesting.
Such is life.
But if an app could just tell you all that,
Hmm.
it'd be crazy.
You know what? I was gonna say, if the nosedive thing was a real thing, like we could see everyone's ratings. The only thing that I would want to take away from that is I want to see like if they're available. So like, are they in a relationship? Are they gay, straight, bi, pan, whatever?
But see, then there's this whole like the ethical implications of all of having all those things, which is the privacy and confidentiality of like people. Because even now we're
Mm.
crossing boundaries between how much information you can take from a person. Because I
Hmm.
think there's like certain face ID things that can like on your phone that can like just from someone's face, they can know every single thing about them, like who they are, where they're from, everything. People are saying that's like huge privacy, like boundary or whatever.
Hmm. Well, the government already has all of my information, so it's
But it's not like, is it open to the public though? I guess like with and that's the thing with the like social media, it's like everything is sort of open to the public now.
Yeah. Mm.
I literally can't think about this. I'm spiraling.
You're going into like an existential crisis
How much
right
time do we
now.
have left?
15 minutes.
How do you know?
Because I just looked at the time when we started.
Okay.
I haven't been timing any of these anymore. I've just been looking at the clock
Okay.
and like figuring it out.
Oh, I also wrote, I don't care, I don't care, I don't know these people. My dome. My phone died for an evening and it was the best moment of silence. You don't have the incessant need to look at yourself, check the time, feel insecure about knowing something and needing to search it up. Put more faith into the universe. You have a phone addiction. Go climb a mountain. You are a speck of dust in this universe. Stop limiting yourself to the cloud. It's a black box. And that was also on a different occasion. So I wrote the other one like after I wrote this one.
And that's on period.
But it was crazy. I literally went because my phone died because anytime that I'm doing the podcast and I'm on my phone literally all morning, my phone is dead by the end of the day.
Mhm.
And so I had to go to the dentist and my phone was dead. So I was like, you know what? We're vibing out at the dentist. Let's have a key. Mind you, the dentist was like, oh, you have a lot of fillings. And I was like, gagged? Like, how dare you say that to me? Of course I do, because I've never had good oral hygiene. Whatever, who cares? But he called me out on it. But anyways, afterwards I was like, wow, like my life like is so much different when I don't have a phone. Like when I have a phone and I know that I am reliant on something, it's almost like I don't put faith in my own knowledge or the universe. Like I constantly have to like look at how I look if I feel like there's something on my face. If I like feel that I'm being watched or perceived, I like have to look at how I look.
Yeah.
Or I have to search something up when I'm not sure about it. And it's just always like magnetized towards going on my phone. And I'm sure other people feel that way. They just don't realize it.
Like you shouldn't go on your phone.
No, that you're just very reliant on your phone.
So you think we should be less reliant?
I don't have a say, but I will say I felt amazing after realizing that I can put faith in the universe and not have to rely on technology as a destructive void that is a distraction from the real world.
You know what? Thinking about it, I don't like.
We should do a no tech week. Have you seen those like for schools and stuff?
How are we gonna
like,
film the pod?
Well, we'll film the pod, but we won't like be on our phones. We'll just remember and have a conversation in real life. Wouldn't that be? And see, this is the crazy thing is people aren't having real conversations anymore that are straight off of dome. Like they have to write everything down. Tell me right now, y'all have to write everything down, or you're on your phones right now as you're watching this.
Do you think we would be able to?
For a week, we should do it. We should do it and then be on the pod and be like, so our week fucking sucks. I hate my life.
That's so scary though, because I'm gonna
But,
come
like-
out here and say it. I'm very reliant on my phone.
But like no phone. Yeah, no phone. Like shut off, put it in a drawer.
But what am I going to do with my life?
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
like. I
what
don't
are you gonna do
really-
with your life?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life.
Look in the camera and say that right now.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
And that's the problem with phones.
Wow.
Anyway.
You're just like on the dollar with it today. Like
I just
know.
opened something up. I opened
Yeah.
up something right there.
You know what? This is all part of the pod. Like we just like
Us being honest,
yeah.
vulnerable,
Yeah,
but intentional.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything to say this week? You're like crying.
Well, the main things I had to talk about were the Grammys.
Scammies.
The scammies. Oh, did you hear? You know Taekyon?
Take out.
Oh,
Well, you keep talking. I'll look it
yeah.
up.
He got engaged to his
No.
non-celebrity girlfriend,
Oh,
now
okay.
fiance. And it's so lovely. And you know what?
Wow.
It's so crazy
What's
because
he a part of? Sorry.
he's just a famous artist. He was in 2PM.
Yeah, sorry. This is what comes up.
Not at all the man we're talking about.
Taeyang?
No.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Have you seen him before? He's very famous. He's like one of the best looking people out
You
there.
sound like. Oh, yeah, I know him. Like,
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah, but he recently got engaged, which, yeah,
Can
congratulations.
I just say he looks so much like someone from Singles Inferno?
Ooh,
So maybe you should watch.
I will watch. I promise I'll watch this week.
Paris.
But yeah, it's really crazy because like he proposed to his fiance in Paris in front of the Eiffel Tower, and he didn't. Obviously, I don't think he announced it, but the photographer who took the pictures accidentally posted the. Not accident. I don't know. He posted the pictures on his page, and that's how people found out.
Oh.
So
So it was not It was like unofficial, but
Yeah.
official.
Yikes. I would be so mad, but congrats. They look so cute together. How old is he? He's
I
pretty,
know he's pretty old, is what
like in
it
his
looks like.
30s.
36.
Mm. Well, I mean, at some point in one's life, I guess it's time to settle down, whether with someone or alone.
36 is a good age though. I feel like that's like the average Korean age right now for getting married.
Really, is it?
Yeah, they're getting married a lot later. And
Mm.
I feel like in Korea, maybe for celebrities specifically,
Well,
but
yeah,
I think
celebrities, you cannot
have
date.
you heard that thing where it's like we're like because of the way things are developing, we're like 10 years ahead now. So like the old what was the 20s is now the 30s. Have you heard that?
Mm. No.
I don't know. It was bigger. Like I heard it a lot in Korea, which makes sense because they all look like they're 5 years old
Mm.
when they're in their 20s. But yeah, how do you feel about that?
I don't even know. I don't know anymore.
Well, we're in our 20s now, and we thought we were gonna have children by like 25. Like, good
Okay,
luck. Good
I-
fucking luck.
I've never thought that. I think it's so bizarre when people our age get married at such a young age. I'm not against it,
Mm,
but I'm also just like, you do have much of your developing years ahead of you. There's still so much ahead of you, and there's a lot more to explore. But that goes without saying, if you think you have found the one and you found the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, go for it. But at the same time, I feel like there's no rush at all. I feel like our
yeah.
our age group, I feel like a lot of it is very much go at your own pace. Go through life
Yeah.
at your own pace.
And I feel like people who marry young are aware of that, and they're just like, that's just what they want to do.
Yeah.
But again, you know, there is
I also think
issues.
having children at such a young age is like, oh, that's so
Difficult.
I feel like it would be so difficult. I couldn't imagine doing it. Cause just imagine the struggles that like our parents went through raising us, and you have to not to say that they didn't have children at a young age. Cause I mean, especially with the older generation, they definitely did. Like when they were like 18 or something. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Life is so different to what it was with
Well,
them
think
and what it
about-
was with what it
Think
is
about
with
them
us.
child brides. Those child brides.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what we were built for.
Oh, let's get on to Rex for this
There's
week.
this one quote from this show where she's like, I'm 35, getting married. What am I, a child bride? It's like it's something like that. And honestly, yeah, yeah,
You agree with it?
I do.
Okay, Rex, what do you have for this week?
Oh, I have nothing this week.
Oh, that's quite unlike you.
Oh, I do have my junk mail, my poetic junk mail.
Oh, I don't know what that means. Pray tell.
Mia's poetic junk mail. Naughty bedroom, Asian sex cult, penis ritual leaked, disturbing video. Waves of blood flooding your penis tonight. Before you blow your brains out, try this. Yeah, that's just a little poem.
Your junk mail is so
Thanks for
crazy.
listening.
I don't even have shit like that. Like, mine is MD Connect, Dale B.
I feel like, do you get a lot of Elon Musk ones?
No, not at
Oh.
all. Ew, who's this? Ew, who emailed me that? I'm scared.
Well, anyways, would you rather? Oh no, we're in media, so I can't ask you that.
I'm gonna save it for next week.
Yeah,
Or just do it right now, who cares?
it's kind of like
Off
a
the-
deep dive.
Oh, okay, if it's deep dive, save it for next week then. But yeah, I guess I'll go on to Rex. Guys, as you know, I got Netflix again. And I don't know if I ever recommended it, but I'm gonna say it again. Hidden Figures is such a good movie.
Did you not say that you were anti-Netflix?
I am anti-Netflix, but I still have it.
Oh, so okay.
I watched it just no, I
Right.
got it just to watch Squid Game, just for you,
And Singles Inferno.
which is I'm gonna do this week. But yeah,
Hidden Figures is the one
the
the astronauts.
yes,
My mom watched that. I haven't seen it yet.
It's such a good movie. I really enjoy it. I think it has such a nice message to it. Yeah.
Empowerment.
It is very empowering.
Empowerment in it.
Yes.
Have you seen that one Central C thing where
I don't know Central C.
he's like a rapper. Anyway, his girlfriend or whatever who was on social media, she was like mad at him because he on her birthday made her pay for herself. And he was like, I didn't have my card. And she's like, no, you did. You just didn't take it out or do anything. And he's like, empowerment in it. That's so crazy.
That's funny.
Empowerment in it.
Yeah, that's like the one movie that I'm gonna recommend for this week because that's also the only movie that I have watched in the last week. But for me, for songs, I like Obsession by Minnie and Ten. Lovely song.
Obsession.
Oops, I keep knocking into the
Obsession.
mic. That's enough.
Well,
yeah,
that's it.
that's a good song. I'm trying to figure out. So Jenny released this new song.
Jenny's been releasing so much music and it's like been on fire on YouTube, but like is it getting support? Like I haven't even heard anything yet.
I don't know. Oh, she's currently going through what is it called? Plagiarism controversy.
T.
Yeah.
Well, because she's dropping so much music, but like I haven't been hearing anything. And there's
Yeah.
been like zero support that I've been hearing of.
Well, she recently released this song called Love Hangover featuring Dominic Fike.
But that's on Spotify. On YouTube, she's been dropping like her whole album.
No way.
I'm so serious. I saw like all of her new songs and music videos, and it's been getting like
BFFR.
zero traction.
Are you? I'm pretty sure
Look
it's
up Jenny
not.
right now.
I'm pretty sure it's not released. Oop, that's not how you spell her name.
Go down. Zen. What the fuck is Zen? 11 days ago.
Oh,
Keep going. And there's more.
Oh, this is the one that
Ruby
just got
is the
released.
album trailer. Oh yeah, this is the one with the music video that I saw with the one guy. I saw that one too.
well, this one's the one that she just
Yeah.
released.
But she had it up there before.
Are you sure it's not like a album medley?
5 days ago.
Because you know when K-pop people do that, like they release their entire tracks,
Maybe.
but it's just like a snippet of each one to get people excited about it.
Maybe. Okay, keep going.
So
But like,
people are
why is it called Zen?
I don't know. It's just
Ultra-
my tummy is
Anyway.
growling. Let's get on with
Okay,
this.
Anyway, I have no music, I think. I didn't watch any movies.
What the fuck is Jenny with two men?
Have you?
What the fuck is this?
It's from that one
music
show.
video. Oh.
No, that one show with Lily Rose Depp.
Hmm.
Oh, The Idol. Anyway, I've been playing Harvest Moon DS Cute on my emulator on my iPad, and it's been taking up my entire life. It's been
Oh,
taking up
she's
my
a
entire life.
gamer.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's
Hmm.
like the OG though, Harvest Moon, I want to say. For like my generation,
What is Harvest Moon?
it's like a DS game
Ah,
that I used to have on my DS. And it's like for my generation, I feel like
mm.
that is the game. That is the game. Any DS game like Nintendogs, Animal Crossing's a big one.
I used to play Animal Crossing on DS, and it was the best time I've ever
Which
had.
DS? Not 3.
No,
Original.
original DS, because I had
See?
original.
And
DS.
that is our generation's Game Boy. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and
I feel like
also
those-
Mario 64.
I was never big on like Bing. I was never big on
The Bing.
Bing shilling. I was never Bing shilling on like anything that seemed like something my brother would be good at
Girl.
because I
Why
didn't
not?
want him to beat me.
I-
So I was like, I'm gonna play all the girls' games because I'm gonna get so good at them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not competitive either.
Okay.
Like
Did
you
wait,
could compete,
Cooking Mama?
yeah,
Love Cooking Mama.
of course, because I'm a woman, and as a woman, it was my womanly duty to play Cooking Mama, and now I know how to cut a goddamn onion when I need to.
Lovely. Lovely.
Anytime I cut an onion now, this way, All I can think in my head is Cooking Mama and how she taught me how to do that.
She is an icon. She taught us so much.
That's crazy. That's so great.
Love her.
Okay,
Mm,
is that it? Is that all?
I think so. Thank you so much for watching this week.
So get off your black boxes and go to the old black box of Nintendo because it's not even social media. It's like that's what we should be
It's just a
turning
gaming
to.
console.
That's what we should be turning to.
Gaming consoles?
Gaming consoles.
Mm.
Like get lost in a different sauce.
Mm.
That's all I have to
Ew.
leave you guys on with that this week.
Well, before you get off your black box, please like and subscribe and comment down below.
Oh, true.
Thanks for watching.
True,
See you
true,
next week. Bye. Girl, your old jeans.